Take you up in paradise.
How are you this week?
Don't ask, it's like a frigging swamp out there, all hot and nasty. I mean, you can't get anywhere. Shops around and I've got this itch, this armpit rash like you wouldn't believe. Ooh, I had to nip into the toilet at Mark's and give him a good scratch.
I hope you stayed out of aisle 6.
Yeah, so I've got the weekly diary. So, do I get a real coin or do we just agree upon cold turkey for 3 months?
No, it's a real coin. I mean, 3 months is the first coin, so you should be very proud.
Proud is the first word that comes to mind. I'm astounded I've managed, to be honest. Not proud that I've managed, just well astounded.
Oh, hi Sue, hi Ange.
Hello. Do you two always talk together?
Well, as always. Oh, now, we have 2 new members this week, so as we're supposed to be anonymous, we shall have to use numbers again and not names.
Heil mein Führer.
Don't be so dramatic. Number 2.
Well, maybe if I wasn't numbered after a turn, I wouldn't mind so much. Number 1. I'm happy being number 3. It's my favourite number. How can anybody have a favourite number? I mean, a favourite animal, yes, but a number. I suppose you buy 3 of everything every Friday for your big shopping holiday, do you?
Well, I'm happy being number 4.
Yeah, and I don't like 3 of everything, just essentials. I know the numbers thing's a bit odd. It's a bit like Austin Powers when we do it. It's quite funny, really.
Well, I'm glad everybody is okay using numbers again this week. I mean, no point having an anonymous meeting like this if everybody knows each other's names.
But we do all know each other's names. It just seems a bit daft, that's all.
Yes, but it's for the new ones. And as soon as we get to know them, then we'll be on names again anyway. Look, I mean, everyone in this village sees us coming in here every Saturday morning. It's no secret we've all got issues.
It's not easy and we don't all have issues. Coming here to deal with our cravings, you know, with all those parties and anniversaries. That's why we come here, isn't it, Ange?
Oh, yes. Well, November right through to Easter's the worst for me. There's parties, there's Christmas, New Year, and then it's my husband's birthday, and then our anniversary. It's just one thing after another, and sometimes it just gets too much. Just thinking about it's giving me one of my heads.
Do you want some water?
Yes, please.
I'll get it. Those 2 new members might be downstairs trying to find the way in.
Well, I hope they're decent, these 2 new people, and not, well, annoying like the last 2. I mean, all she could talk about was hot backs and soggy bottoms.
We can't all be like you, Andrea.
Yeah, angry and cynical.
We're all different, but with one common vice. Isn't that right, Ange?
Absolutely. You're the same every week. You just get angry from abstaining. I mean, I'm not denying I get frustrated here. I'm surprised I'm not banging my head against the wall the minute that door closes behind me. I mean, you lot do frustrate me, and putting up with all your supportiveness and being nice to each other.
Luckily, some of us don't mind coming here and supporting each other. And that irritation you mentioned, well, that's catching. I find you irritating too, you know.
Oh, well, I'm sorry that giving up one of my favourite things in the world makes me irritated.
And irritating.
Look, we must all agree that we have problems giving it up. But look at us arguing about between ourselves for no good reason. We shouldn't fall out.
Is this the weekly group? The anonymous one?
Oh, hello, Carly. I wouldn't have had you down as having a secret life.
Oh, hi, Andrea. I always wondered where you went off to on a Saturday morning.
We are supposed to be using numbers, you know.
Numbers?
Yes, I'm number 3, Sue's number 4, and Andrea's number 2. And that way we can all remain anonymous. Look, Carly lives next door to me.
Oh, well, at least we tried to stay anonymous. So, well, you can be number 5, and your mate over there can be number 6.
Oh,
Oh, I don't know her.
No.
We just arrived at the same time.
Oh, hi. I'm Carly.
Hi.
Right,
Sorry.
I'm Lee.
Yeah, number 6.
Well, Eileen, number 1, she's just nipped out to find Helen, but, oh, Andrea, number 2, she's getting a 3-month coin this week.
Oh, well done. 3 months. Oh, that's a long time.
Yeah, I struggle with dry January, let alone 3 months of this.
Here we go, everyone. Teas and coffees for all. There's milk there and sugar. You'll have to scrape the film off the top of the milk. It's on the turn. I'll come back in a bit with more drinks. I'll be downstairs anyway, cleaning the gents. Someone destroyed the pan last night at the over-80s disco. Take a bottle of bleach and a chisel to get that lot shifted. It's all crusted on. Ew.
So much information. Thanks, Helen.
Does she not have a number?
Oh, no, she just does the teas and coffee. She's not part of the group. She only started last week. We call her Helen, don't we, Ange?
Yeah, she doesn't have a number. Is Helen a name?
Well, I think so.
Yeah.
Well, as long as she washes her hands before she makes any more tea.
Someone pass us a coffee and spitting feathers over here.
Oh, good, everyone is here. Oh, we must have missed each other downstairs. Helen was showing me something in the gents. Right, before we get started, I have a couple of quick announcements. First of all, next week we'll have to be out of here by 2 p.m. as they're having a jumble sale to raise money for the flower beds outside the Undertakers. And secondly, Sue and Ange, numbers 3 and 4 are being awarded their 6-month coin. Well done. 1 week to go. Oh, don't get into temptation now.
Oh, well done. Oh, that's really good, that is. That's what I'm aiming for. 6 months without.
I must say, I did think this club was more for women than men. Not to sound sexist or anything, it's not normally something men do, is it? Abstain.
No, well, it's a big step just walking through the door, so every credit to you.
Yeah,
well done.
Thanks, everyone.
Wow, this is a real love, isn't it? So they walk through the door. I mean, big deal. I've been doing that since I was 2.
Yeah, and you're still number 2 now.
That's not funny.
Oh, yeah, number 2.
Isn't that funny?
Number 2.
Oh, yeah, I get it. You're still 2.
Still not funny.
I tell you, it's so good that this group's got such a fun and friendly atmosphere, you know. It really makes me feel at ease.
Oh, right. Anyway, shall we get on with today's agenda?
Yes.
First of all, number 2 is awarded her 3-month coin. Oh, no minor feat, and not something that should be taken lightly. Really, really well done.
Speech! Come on, Andrea, you've got to say something. Just to acknowledge how well you've done. It's hard giving up just for a week, never mind 3 months. Come on.
Tell us how it's been. This is what I'm aiming for, this.
Okay. I have written down a few things. So it's been 3 months since I brought myself here. I've always had a problem and I knew it was time to sort myself out. Not gonna lie, it's been tough. Really tough. But as much as you lot mostly just annoy me, I do admit you have been, well, supportive and stuff. So it wouldn't have been able to get through it without you, I mean. So even if I disagree with having to be called number 2, and being called a turd all the time, and that I'd miss out on every party and every get-together because of my commitment to the group, well, thanks.
Oh, Andrea, number 2. That was beautiful. You've such a way with words.
So eloquent. That was one from the heart. Well done on 3 months.
So that I'm going to be able to do it. I struggle walking past Greg's.
Is it like this every week then?
Oh, no, just when someone gets a coin. 3 months is the first one, so it's a big deal. And I know what you mean. Marks and Spencer's, aisle 6. Living hell to me. Oh.
I do all my shopping online now. I can't go in person, it's the only way to avoid temptation.
I never knew this was so common.
And that's why we have this group, for support. I mean, can you imagine how many other people must be out there desperate for our help?
Well, I thought Andrea was really inspiring. Sorry, thought number 2 was really inspiring. In fact, I'd like to say something. I couldn't breathe properly whenever I saw a Battenberg. Those perfect little squares all lined up, and all that marzipan. Oh, I'd eat them every day, and sometimes I'd even buy a pack of 6 Mr. Kipling ones and have those instead of a meal. And that's when I knew I needed this group, and I actually had to get awfully door changed because those 4 panes of glass just reminded me of Battenberg every time I went out and came back in again, and it was just too much.
Oh, Ange, you're so brave opening up like that. Not sticky toffee, lemon drizzle cake for me. Oh, there's nothing like the feeling of the icing all over your fingers and the feeling of pure joy when you bite into the candied rind. They did it on Bake Off once. I couldn't handle it, I passed out with the stress. That's when I knew I needed help, and I was here the next Saturday.
Greg's! Sorry. That's mine. Greg's. Oh, pack of 4 yum-yums. That's what I usually get. Triple chocolate donuts. Those are Claire's. Gingerbread men. Oh, I maxed out my credit card last month. Told the wife it was on Betfred. She believed me till she saw the credit card bill. I was eating a sticky bun, 4 in the morning when she walked in on me. That's when I knew I needed help, when I knew I was addicted, when I knew I had a problem.
Oh, well done, number 6. It's not easy opening up at your first meeting like that. Cake addiction isn't easy to deal with. That's why we have this group. I mean, Marks and Spencer's, aisle 6. I get lost in time in there. I was in there that long once, the security guard had to come and escort me out. I ran. That was my moment. I knew I needed help when I was running past Pound Bakery and contemplated scraping the bottom of the barrel, forgetting Marks and Spencer's and just slumming it in there for the rest of the day, stuffing my face with egg custards and iced fingers. Oh. That's when I started Cakes Anonymous.
Well, I think it might be my turn to say something. Oh, I'm not usually one for public speaking, but you've all just been so inspiring. So my story is...
Oh, honey, looks like you're struggling in here. It could do with a brew. I'll put the kettle on again when I'm done downstairs. Hey, I managed to chip off those old solids from last night. It's like someone had dumped a whole chocolate cake down the loo, and then they tried to flush it. Anyway, it's sparkling again now, good as new. I'll be back in a bit.
Well, yeah, my thing. It's cherry bakewells.
Oh, let me get another coffee. All this openness and sharing is making me gag.
Bakewells.
Gotta say, I do love a good cherry bakewell, Carly.
No, number 5.
Who doesn't?
Well, I was out in Morecambe for a day out, and there was this market on, you know, home bakes and all that. Anyway, when I approached the fresh cakes, well, the smell just made me come over all funny and
I've got these for you. They were left over from the ladies who lunched this morning. Well, you might as well have them, because they'll only go to waste. There's a couple of dry ones in there, so just watch out for them.
I'm sorry, Eileen. Sorry. Sorry, Eileen. Sorry.
If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake. Baked a cake. If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake. How'd you do? How'd you do? How'd you do? Have you brought me a letter? I'd have hired a band, the grandest band in the land. Have you brought me a letter? I'd have hired